What's up, Mr. Buck by 94 back with layer 4 of the Monster Truck Diecast Iceberg. And clearly, yeah, we're going to be in strange territory at this moment. Okay, and I am going to do a correction. Corey, on the previous video, I said that Exterminator was exclusive to Australia. Nope, it was just a Canada exclusive. I just it was a little bit of a mistake. Clearly, I am going to correct on some of my entries later on. Clearly, we're going to start talking about a lot of strange stuff, and there's going to be a lot to this one. Track Ace. Query was an idea brought by Battelle back in 2014. It only lasted in 2015. Query, there's a reason why, because axles a little bit bent very easily because of this. And this is arguably the most worst series, but without this, we'll not have color treads, and color treads are basically were the thing that started the color tire trend that you see nowadays. Thank goodness that the color treads a little bit started this, and Query Sumner was the first one that ever did it. And yeah, it's a very cool thing and a little bit of a crazy thing. Query a little bit, I am two things on there. Query without the track ace failing, will not have the color tread stuff. Thank goodness, and back in 2016, they just decided to stop doing this. Now, let's go on to the other entries. Back in 2013, AM's oil shock therapy got the new tooling that we all see nowadays, where this was in playset back in 2013. And it does look very cool. It's very interesting without this, we'll not have the trucks that we see nowadays. Let's move on. Well, Batman. Surprisingly enough, the Batman truck was first off as a diecast, but years later, the truck actually competed. Not many people know about this, but it is a very interesting fact, and that's why it's down here. And that's all I have to say. I am going to discuss. Okay, and I'm not really going to discuss it because I don't feel like talking about old topics that much. But clearly, this truck is very cool, and that's all I have to say. Clearly, back in the 1990s, basically the start of the 1990s, that Query Bigfoot and Snakebite, Query I put Bigfoot on the entry, but that's the point, was made by Hot Wheels, and this was the first ever try that Hot Wheels made with Bigfoot. Basically, in the monster truck industry in general. And basically, without this, we'll not have like the monster trucks and stuff. And also, quite interesting enough, these trucks basically have like their own travel treads. And that's all I'd say on that one. But clearly, this was very ahead of its time. And I'm going to discuss another one that is a little bit more obscure, but that's going to be a layer down in the iceberg. And it's very cool without these. Will not have the Bigfoots or basically any 1/64 scale truck nowadays. Besides from the Matchbox trucks, but that's beside the point. Thank you, Mattel, for doing Bigfoot a favor, even now. Okay, let's move on. Okay, and these trucks were not made by Mattel, and I'm going to be listing these trucks out, and I'm going to say their names. And well, yeah, this is going to be very interesting, and also going to do a another entry. Let's go and talk about them. Monster Energy was never made because it was a truck that was sponsored by Energy Drink. And yeah, El Diablo was not made due to religious reasons and also religious concerns. But if you get a diecast truck, you'll probably see the name and back of the package if you're counting. Besides from anything Hot Wheels Monster related. And Escalade was never made to a diecast, but was made into a plush truck. But the truck was never made to a diecast to copyright reasons. But I am going to say this truck very down in the iceberg. There's also obscure independent trucks that was made to diecast, and also this is just going to be a little bit the same, just going to be saying the truck's names instead. Annihilator and also the Bars Leaks Eliminator, basically they're both the same truck. Livewire. Query the truck was originally yellow, but Hot Wheels made their own original design. It was red. They look quite nice though. Pony Express. Also, it was on the Spider-Man body, the old Spider-Man body. Don't know what the heck they choose as a decision, but that's the point. It still is cool though. Cadillac Arrest was made in 2004, but later on they made the Illuminator. Sorry if I butchered that, but now we're done with that. These World Final trucks are not commemorative trucks. These were just only in playsets. According to this is the according to there's a blue one and here's the black one that you're seeing right now on screen. Of course, these trucks are loosely rared. I'm saying loosely because they ain't that expensive, but still, they're a very interesting truck because they're very the Five Below trucks. They're a very interesting truck, and this is a bonus entry. Of course, the trucks were basically don't have any decals on the roofs and hoods and the back. And it's a very weird diecast, and that's why it's down there. And also, thanks Master is going to discontinue these with the R's that I've been seeing recently, and that's that point. Hot Wheels Races number 2. Yeah, this is a very obscure truck that Hot Wheels made. This was supposed to be for the Team Hot Wheels racing stuff. And well, the truck was just only made in a red tres form. And technically, red tres does count as diecast some ways, shape, or form. And one of them is going to be on the list, but it's older. But yeah, this is very weird. They never made this a 164 scale and 124 scale. It was this is just very weird to think about, and this truck could just have a very unknown vibe to it. That's all I'd say, and let's move on to the next entry. Back in 2019, where this is a bonus entry, Monster Jam and THQ, basically with the Steel Titans thing that was going on, they decided to do the Gold Gravedigger, and this truck is very, very interesting because this is the only gaming related one that's on this list. And this is probably a rare truck as well because this truck, according to the game, has been delisted, and according to the truck, is only belong to the thing that you got with Query. It was like a collector's edition, so that also is that to bring this up. This is the only time in Monster gaming history where we have a collector's edition, and yeah, this came along with it. And also in the game, you could get Radiator El Toro Loco with Monster Rottweiler. This is the only truck that I heard of that has been canceled and uncanceled. Query not talking about internet turns, but query this is High Roar and not be confused with High Roar 2. Query back in 2004, this truck was planned out, but Mattel decided to cancel it. But back in 2009 or 2010, it could be or they decided to uncancel it, and this is what you're seeing right now. This is the only truck that I ever heard of that had been canceled and uncanceled. So far, Spin Master has not did anything like that. Quite know, Hot Wheels is the only one that I've seen that did it. It's very weird, very interesting, and very cool. Corey, that's all I have to add to the layer 4. And now we're going to be moving on to weird or even more stranger territory and a little bit more obscure stuff. And clearly, this is going to be very interesting for me. So, and basically anyone that's watching this. So, and clearly, this video is going to be very, very interesting and even more creature when we start being down the bottom. Corey, I'm going to discuss some topics that I rediscussed earlier that are not even in my eyes. Okay, that are in my eyes videos. And that's all I have to say. And well, Corey, this did have a lot of entries to it. Corey, no, there was like 4 originally, but don't want to make the video that short, so I decided to add a lot more to it. So, to not make it too short. And I want to do a little bit more to this. And that's all I'd say. And clearly, this video took a lot of planning to do. Clearly, no, we're still even done yet. We still have like 2 more to go. Basically 3 more if you kind of be wanting to plan a bonus layer. But that's besides the point. And Corley, this is Visual Black Spike 94 saying, hope you all have a great day and peace. And this is